All right, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How we all doing out there tonight? So let's take a look. So listen, like I had said, losing the 7460 is absolutely traumatic. I mean, come on, people. Can you get any more perfect than the Vamps charts? Right? Can you get any more perfect than the Vamps charts, right? I mean, no one in crypto is as absolutely accurate as I am. This is a fact, people, okay? This is a fact. Now, I am waiting for this either to get rejected here and die, right? A horrible, stinky death, and or to break out of here, and we're going to retrace all the way back up here. Now, let's take a look. This would be a massive head and shoulders right here. Huge head and shoulders pull all the way back up here in the 81 to 8300 range and then fall out again. This would be huge for Bitcoin. Not so, I don't know how good that'll be for what do you call it? For altcoins though. I don't know, like Litecoin, Ethereum, some of the big ones, they'll rally okay. But like Bitcoin might take up a lot of the rally running up and breaking this trend line here. So I just see we're going to get some resistance, right? Never broke the 7460 and held. And I mean, absolutely the most beautifulest charts in the world. And beautifulest is now a term because I said so, right? It's now an official Vamp term, right? So we are trying to break this in the members area. I was screaming, bounce, 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 bounce. I was like, bounce, bounce. This thing's got to bounce. We hit the 200 MA. Please, please, please. I was begging this thing. Really needed this thing to bounce right here. And we did. So we did get a nice little retraction bounce off here. But we've also got to be very, very, very careful playing this, okay? Because we still have not broke out over this trend line. Before you go absolutely crazy on any big trades, please just keep in mind that this is, you got to allow this to close on top of this, right? Even a wick over and a close under does not count, okay? Look, we wicked under this larger trend line right here. So we wicked this out underneath there, but we never closed underneath this trend line. So I want to see a close under this trend line for this to play out accordingly here, all right? Really, the purpose of this is not to talk about Bitcoin right now or what's going on. The purpose of this is to talk just for a moment about Scroll and their new little tweety thing that they got going on right here, right? They threw out this tweet 8 hours ago, and then they also came out. Malik, I'm going to share your screenshots with us, buddy. So if you want to get rid of all the porn on there, all right. Oop. All right, you got to get rid of the porn on there. Hold on, and let me go to Malik's. All right, I want to have Malik's porn on there that he sends me. So we're going to talk about Scroll for just a second. So Scroll is in there, which I have now joined. Scroll is in their, they're in their Telegram group, and this is one of the things that Nate, the CEO, just popped out there, right? And they've got a really big announcement, like a really, really big announcement, okay? So a lot of us have been waiting for this announcement, and as if you guys have been watching our Scroll, our charts, right, on Scroll, we've been saying, hey, right, countdown to the announcement. Where's it at? Scroll, right? Right, countdown to the announcement. Okay, listen, this is the countdown we've had to the announcement, and now we have this, right? We have a big announcement that's coming, right? So, super excited here, right? Getting excited for this big announcement. Now, this is big news, and we have been accumulating. Hopefully, this is the news that we have been waiting for, right? Hopefully, this is the news that we have been waiting for. We've been doing this countdown for this announcement, and now they've got an announcement, and they're going to announce it any time here, and we're not sure what it is, right? So look at this is a big, this is a big announcement that they're going to. No, cool. Well, I don't know where I might know. I just might know. You never know, right? But, we're not supposed to know. Nobody's supposed to know. But it is possible that they could get on a big exchange, bigger exchange, something like that. And that's what we'd be hoping for. We'd be really hoping that they would get on some kind of a much larger exchange. And we're going to go down to Scroll. There's Scroll right there. And like the clock is ticking, right? So the countdowns. We're going to do the countdown. right? Right, got the countdown going, right? Got the big countdown going. So we are now going to put the countdown clock on there because this countdown is happening, right? We're into the home stretch here of what's going to go on. So this to me is really where we're at now. I'm just going to share a couple little quick alt charts with you guys. I want you all to be very, very careful over here on. I want you to all be super, super, super careful. Like this has to break this, otherwise this is going to make a really messy head and shoulders on one. So I'm going to warn everybody about this possible head and shoulders on one. This needs to break right here, right? This needs to break, right? To invalidate that head and shoulders, like we got to break that right there in order to invalidate that head and shoulders. Otherwise this could get really messy really fast, okay? ONE. And all right, there we go. So I just dropped that chart in the members area over there. So this, I'm watching this closely. So I'm watching one very closely. I'm also watching Matic. Now Matic's trying to hold. Matic just had some announcement. Apparently it was kind of blah. So just very careful, very tight stop losses on Matic. Adam, ooh, look at Adam. Nice big bounce on Adam with the long call, right? So I've been holding in there with the trade on this. Man, I've been taking a bath on some of these trades, that like this Adam trade retraced really heavily after it fell out of this. I did scale out a little bit right here for this ugly formation. And then I really was trying to get back in right here, but we'll see what happens. ADA, not really moving. BNB not moving. Litecoin not really moving. We're just not seeing a lot of action. Now, KMD BTC has held up very nicely. Same thing with KMD. SV has held up extremely bullish during this whole dump. SV didn't even notice the dump. SV's like, what? The dump happened? And to me, this is only because a lot of the dump probably came from Craig or Calvin dumping their bags, and then they were just holding up SV price, right? Because they're going to try to run this to 500. Right? These guys they're trying to run this to 500. That's their goal. The goal for CNC is to run this to 500, right? This is their goal, right? Oh, I spelled goal wrong. Goal. Right, that's their goal. If these guys can get this up to 500, what's going to happen is they're going to have a little party and they're going to be saying, see, we told you, we're catching up to BTC and we're going to eventually be stronger than BTC. You should have bought in lower. And then people are going to FOMO when this gets to 500 because it's literally going to double in price and people are going to be totally tripping out, right? Totally tripping out. Ethereum. Now, holding the 30 MA right here, so Ethereum is just holding that 30 MA. We did have a daily close right now, so we had a little bit of a daily close here on Ethereum, so it's still holding the 30 MA, right? And on NEO, just the Bloodbath Raven. Listen, I'm a holder of Raven. This is a really nice candle to put here still on the Raven to Bitcoin chart. A beautiful candle to put on the Raven to US dollar chart. Right, you look. There is your support and your resistance. You held in it. You never closed lower than it. So I'm still listen. I would hold on to Raven if you've got bags. You can do whatever you want, but I just think now this was a double top here. Ooh, yeek. Let's go. I want to mark that because this is super ugly, right? So we got this right here. We got a double top. Ouch. Right now this is very painful right here. If this is a double top. Man, this thing could retrace all the way back down to there, right? Before it bounced off here, okay? So, this is an ugly, ugly sign. I don't like that. I do not like that double top right there, okay? So, for Raven, I'm going to go over. I'm going to dump that in the Raven area. Look, I have a brand new Raven area. I'm so excited. So excited about the Raven area, okay? So, all right. So, I'm super excited about my Raven area right there. Look, I got my own Raven area now. Super excited about it. I told Until to add a news area so all the members could drop news in here. I don't know where it went, though. I got to go figure out where it went. Let's go over to Litecoin. Where's Litecoin at? Litecoin, 12-hour. I'm going to throw some moving averages up here. I especially want to get the daily. No. Ooh, man, look at it. So listen, be warned that you do have some bearish crosses that are sneaking up on us here. You did get held on the 50 MA on the 12 hour, but the on the daily it didn't do nothing. We still missed the 30 MA on the daily. Litecoin, not the best looking closing candle right there. This is not a great looking closing candle. This is kind of double topish right there, so I'd be really careful on that. BNB doing its best to hold this support zone. ADA, so-and-so, BAT's trying to pull it back up. BAT used the 30 as support on the daily, on the 12-hour right there. ENJ holding ugly. Look at bearish cross. I am out of this trade. I'm no longer in the ENG trade. And there it goes, right? Just close that out. Take a look at ZIL. FET holding really nice. ZIL, not so much. XRP doing okay. It playing out this ABCDE like I'd expected it to, right? So that's kind of playing that out like I expected it to. We're going to breeze through as quickly as we can with these charts. Ouch, ouch, oh, ow, pain and suffering, pain and suffering. Now we've broken the market structure here, right? We've definitely broken the market structure. Like, can we even... Yeah, I mean, that's broken no matter how you look at it. So we've broken the market structure here. We've broken the 33. None of this is good. Like, being on the downside of the 33 is not good. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste this, right? We're going to swing this over here and broke the 33 right in here somewhere, right? It's going to call it there. So broke the 33. Not good, right? Very, very not good. I mean, as in not good comes, that's actually top of the heap of not good, okay? So this is bad, right? Broken to the bear side. So this is the first time, I mean, that's a really ugly bear break, right? That's the first time in a long time we've actually broken bear. And look, we've broken all of these higher highs here. So you had all these higher highs that were kind of stacked up right here, kind of like that right there, right? All these higher lows. So you had all these higher lows stacked up. We broke all of those. So the market structure is definitely broken there. We do have this big gap still. The gap still is a little lower. Still got to get down to the gap. Let's cruise through. 30 MA is now turned into our resistance, right? This is not good. The 30 MA is now resistance, right? The 30 MA is now resistance. That is not good right there. The 236 is held though. Like, take a look at that, right? The 236, 0.236 is holding so far, right? So the 236 is holding, and it's going to take a whopper to get us to bounce off of this, right? I mean, honestly, I'm going to slide this down into this area here because this would be a possibility to come down into that area there. Same thing here, right? So I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that, stack that one there. Clone. I'm going to stack the second one right there. I'm going to have that go green, green, clone, and let's pull that bad boy down. All right, let's take a look. Look, we're getting close to the trend line right there. So there's your trend line. You're almost to the trend line right there. On the OBV, on the 3-day OBV, there's your weekly OBV pulling back also. I could do some kind of wedge on that, but I'm not, so I'm just going to share this with all the members. Right, and let me put my notes up there. Daily 30 MA now support, now resist, now R, and then what do we got? 236 is holding, right? The 0.236 is holding, and what else do we got? The 3-day OBV is still running to the trend line. All right, let's go. Let's move. And there's that bearish cross still. There's that bearish cross. Bearish cross. Yep, nothing. All right, let's move. Ooh, nice little maybe potential bounce back on the right there. I'm trying to get a bounce back on that. Still going to warn everybody, this is the CBO futures. The CBO futures still coming, and you do have a massive gap at 6,500 close on June 19th. Look at that. We bounced off the 200 MA. We have not flipped this to a green 1, right? So look, we're in a bleeding 9, have not flipped this to a green 1, got rejected by the 7 MA on the 4 hour. So we're trapped between the moving averages. We bounced off the 200, hit the 7 MA, and we're trapped. If this flips, we would like to see this flip. Look at that. Also a bearish 9. So look at, we got a bearish 9. Ooh, we got some more bearish moving averages coming together. Right? Look at, we got a bunch of bear moving averages. That's a bear cross coming. And look at that. We got a bear cross. So the bear cross on the 12 hour. So we got a bear cross on the 12 hour. All right, there it is. And then we got a bunch of bearish crosses. Okay. All right. And so right here we've got 7 MA on the 4 hour is R. 200 is S, right? That's our support. 12 hour bear cross. Done, right? So we get the 12 hour bear cross, and then that's really what we're watching there. Okay, let's move along. Ooh, the Bollinger Band has turned into resistance. I mean support. I'm sorry, resistance on the top side. And look at this, 71s. 71s are on the larger Bollinger Bands there. Okay, moving along quickly. Going as quick as I can. Right, nothing, nothing, nothing. Getting close to our next support. Look at this. So we've, once again, people, we've broken market support on here. So MACD, broken market trend. So we've broken market trend here. Next support coming soon. Right, so the next support is coming soon on that. So there that is. Now, if this bounces off that, that will be a bullish bounce because it's bounced bullish off that the last couple times. That could be as deep as 7,100 though. We did bounce off the monthly support, right? So we hit that monthly support. Now the problem is bounce off the monthly support. So we bounced off the monthly support there, but we've also got to be really careful here because something like this could play out. Right, something like that. Right, and then that would take us back. This would pull us back to like here and then pull us down like 8,000, 8,200 and then down. And this would play out something like this, which I'll do on the other chart. I don't really want to, right, something like that. Right, so look like this, right? Bounce to the 0.382 or 0.50, then dump, right? All right, it's cruising along. I'm cruising along. I need to go back to there. So that's 82. Hold on a second. I need these numbers. 0.382 is 8085, 8085. 0.50 is 8283, 283, and then the 0.236 is 7841, 7841. Yep, hold on a second, everybody. Hold on. Okay, so that would be the worst case, best case bounce, worst case bounce. I just showed that up in the members area. Okay, yeah, there's the 236 holding. That's that. Ooh, broken market support all the way back to touching this line. Let's see if this plays, man. If that plays out as a big ass head and shoulders, that'll be super, super ugly right there. And like that's it. That's all I got for everybody. Okay, so I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna update this chart. Okay, so this is great. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go, I'm just going to grab this, clone, right? And that was 80. Let me see, where is our, so we're talking 80. Let's do this. I'm going to pull this. So that's there. Okay, so there's 80, 83 is what I had. That's okay. And then 82, that's it right there. Okay. Yep, and then that one's right there, and that one's right there. So something like this is how I see this playing out, right? Something exactly like this. Okay. And in order to invalidate this bearish move, that's exactly what you got to have play out. All right. So listen, I am the Vamp. We are from Until 1 Million. Until 1 Mil. We are from Trading Associates. I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys out there watching. This has been a secret session. Love y'all. Peace.